Hold on, I didn't even check to see if I have food in my teeth. You guys are gonna have to let me know. I don't know if that's clear or if that's a gap. Anyway, yes, hopefully you enjoyed that. 5 second brief view of like my teeth, probably longer. My horrid teeth. So I know I haven't been uploading consistently, and it's been hard to get back into it after the trip, which is no excuse. But part of that is, and I know that I'm probably just making an excuse, part of that is that I've been unorganized. My calendar has had to move off the fridge because we got a new fridge. Well, it's a used fridge, but it's in perfect working order. I'm assuming that because there was like one little dent, whoever had it was like, I don't want it. So now we have it, and it was a pretty good price. Why are we freezing? Okay, there we go. It's probably something I have to do. We're gonna close these. Hopefully that'll fix it. So since I have my old whiteboard from when oh, wow, that actually kind of makes the sound a little better. I need to work on this. I've been coming up with some ideas. I had ideas before the trip. Sorry about the lag. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna look into this whole CPU thing. I had this for my calendar before. It won't stick to the fridge either, and I kind of got rid of everything. If you ever need to get pen or something off a whiteboard, if there's any teachers that are watching. Oh. I need to play around with my settings. My setup, everything. I'm gonna start fine-tuning everything. I just smudged my list of to-do things. But it's got the imprint of the calendar thing. But if teachers or anyone, if you ever need to get something off a whiteboard and it won't come off, take some hand sanitizer, get a Kleenex or a cloth or something like that, and then just scrub. Because this went from being an actual calendar to being my to-do list. I've got stuff I'm working on here. As well as that, I've got my calendar back in order. Now I'm debating how I'm gonna keep this and where I'm gonna keep this like in a good spot. I might see about clearing off the top of that thing and sending this up there, because it was a lot easier to keep on track when I had like my calendar telling me what I had to do next. That's probably something they should have done when I was younger. I have, because I'm still not completely back in the habit of doing it, I have on the top here, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I have my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then anything holiday. Oh, I do have one more video to do. Darn it. I have what each color of my markers are for and what they do. And then I also have what the 2 videos are. Now, as I said before, the first video is usually guaranteed, but I'm taking a little bit of a break with the music stuff because I need to play around with my voice before I record any kind of singing properly. So Music Mondays, if any Music Monday happens, will probably not be singing. I may just do a couple jam sessions on either the piano, pick up one of the instruments I don't play very often, and see how it goes. Which is nice, because then I can learn it, and then you guys can watch me learn it, which is kind of an interesting thing. It's like watching somebody progress in a video game, in a way. So, according to my schedule, what I have is I upload Monday to Friday, and then if there are certain special holidays that I will upload. So, I need to work on finding something for St. Patrick's Day to do. Either some sort of song, maybe, I could do, or something. But Mondays are music. Not right now, though. You're only going to get Minecraft on Mondays. Maybe music. If I have time to record an instrument. Recording singing is 10 times easier. Okay, and then Tuesday, I've switched it up from before the trip. Tuesday's game and game. Wednesday is What's Up Wednesday, so vlog and game. Thursday is game. Friday now will be my music day as well, but not right now. So you only get one video on Mondays and Fridays. I need to think of some sort of thing I can do with that vlog. We need to come up with something we can do. And I will figure that out later. As well as, this is going to be different. My desk is a little bit of a mess, so please ignore the actual mess. That's my water. But I also got myself some supplies to organize and spoon. I have this thing now, which I have taped to the desk. I'm debating. I've got bigger plans for my recording setup at least, and I hope they go through. Okay. Let's turn you back around without unplugging anything so we don't crash and burn. But with it a little less cluttered, it feels a little better. On top of that, now you guys know, at least those of you who know me, know I am notorious for what I like to call paper explosions. Paper just go everywhere when I'm coming up with something, because I need to see. I don't know if that's just the way that my brain works, or if that's like an Asperger's or an ADHD thing, or if it's just a me thing. But I need to see what I'm looking at. Putting it on my phone or on a computer, that's what they tried to do with me in school. That's why I had a computer in school. I found out that it was to keep me organized. But at the same time, that can become more unorganized than the physical stuff, because when you have it on your computer, you stuff it in a folder. What I do is I'll put it in an organized folder, and then I'll put a bunch of stuff on my desktop, and then that folder and the other stuff will go into a secondary organized folder, and then it just continues on and on and on. I need to go through some of my videos. I feel like that's probably slowing it down. I need to see what I have. I have stuff from earlier this year. So that's going to be most of next week. I have stuff prepared. Wednesday I'm going to be trying to do 2 weeks ahead. So it might be next week and the week after. So there's no guarantee that I won't get distracted and won't remember to upload. So I have a solution to the paper problem. And you're just like, oh great, yeah, no. Anybody who knows me from high school is like, yep, nope, that's going to end up in a disaster in 5 minutes. Well, you're probably right. Because, do I have a paper? Oh, well, this is the first time since I got this whole thing organized that I haven't had a paper explosion behind me. You see? This is great. I have another thing I used to. I'm still going to have paper explosions, but they're not going to be as big because I'm not going to have as many papers to keep track of. I feel like all the teachers and all the EAs that tried to get me to, like, stay organized, they're all just turning up like, I've done my job so well. Yeah, no, this is just desperation. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I have a list of my games. Hold on, we're going to turn up the gain. Oh, that's down. Okay, so I have a list of my... That's a little too loud because I can hear a little bit too much of the buzz. Okay, that's good. So I have a list of my games. I have it organized, color-coded. Here, I'm just going to open my binder. Probably make a paper explosion again by the end of this video. So I have a list of my games. I have, on the back of this, I have stuff that I need to do to spruce up the YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to make annotations and like the little icon thingy work for you guys. I'm gonna boost up this channel because I only have 1 more year before I decide whether or not I want to quit or whether or not I want to try to do a secondary channel and see if it's something to do with YouTube's algorithms, or if it's just, I'm boring. Which, I'm boring could be a distinct possibility. So I've got a list of things here. I've got all my games, because I might need some personal game notes. Here, we're gonna put that down a little bit. So I've got all my games. Red is YouTube only, Blue is personal, so something that I'm not going to record. I only have 3 on here that I'm not going to record. I want to try to get Arc back again, but I feel like I have to be more on top of my organization skills because Arc was such a big file in general and it slowed down my computer, and the moment I deleted it I noticed that there was a difference. So I might need more storage, is more than anything. And then purple is both YouTube and then I like to play on my own. Now, you guys who watch my games know for a fact one of my main problems is that I never number my episodes. And sometimes I forget to put them in playlists, and then when I go to put them all in playlists for you guys, they end up in a jumbled order. So on this chart as well, which I'm going to be taking out every time I record, or like every time I upload an episode, and I'm going to be going through my YouTube channel probably tomorrow because I have to work on Friday, and then Saturday I'm going to relax. But what I am doing with this now is I'm going to have episodes, and I'm only allowed to use pencil. I have it written right there. Pencil only. And I'm going to pencil in the number of episodes I've recorded / uploaded. Well, just the number I've uploaded. So that way if I have a video in my folder, I know that that video has gone up and I can delete it. I'm also going to make a folder on my desktop that I'm going to have a folder inside of every week that is I have uploaded folder. So right after I upload, I'm going to try to consistently delete the videos so I don't end up with the same mistake I had a while back, not actually that long ago, but where I accidentally uploaded the same video 3 times. Yeah. I had another mess up like that, but you guys didn't see it because I got rid of it first. And then on the back, I have a list of playlists I need to make, which also means I'm going to be making title cards for those because I do want to try to have my title cards. I'm not promising to bring Facecam back until I get the recording and everything else smooth. I want to get it where I can do my title cards, so like, let's play blah blah this. That I want to get 110% down and be able to figure out a system where I can sync it and figure it out, because that is what I'm trying to do with this channel. I've also got a folder thingy in here for some notes. So these are the notes I have to make, and then I have a bunch of other stuff. I've got some notes that I was using to make my new notes in my notebooks that I gotta go through. So I left a huge thing in there. I've got this, which I'm going to be using to bookmark things. But because of the stuff that I want to do for you guys is why I need to have it the way that I have it. So I have I haven't done anything with Subnautica yet. I'm focusing on the forest right now. I realized how messed up the video I already made is, so I have to go back and re-record it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through it, build it, do it, record it, and then I'm going to do a voiceover, because that'll be 10 times quicker than what I was doing. So I have this for Subnautica. It's blue. I'm going to be getting more notebooks if I get more games that are complicated like that. I have a notebook for the forest, which is on the floor, which I'll show you something in a minute for that. I have a Minecraft notebook where I'm going to be putting personal stuff in here. I've got like a friend that I play a Minecraft server with. I've got all the locations in pencil because we end up having to update or something happens to the file on his computer a lot. So there's that. And then I've got some Slime Ranchers notes. I'm going to be going through everything, being thorough about it, so that way you guys don't have to sit there and be like, wait, what do I do? What do I do? Well, I'm going to help you solve that problem. I'm going to help you figure out what to do. And that goes for everything from like the forest to everything, because with my brain, the way that it works, I'm good at picking up patterns. And I figure, well, if I'm not seeing the things I want to see on YouTube with these games, I can't be the only one not seeing these. So if I help someone with that by doing these videos, then that can also help the channel to grow, which means I can get better equipment, which means my videos can go more in depth, which means everything, because I'm still not being paid by YouTube because I don't have enough traffic, which is why this year is important. And then in this binder, I also have a steel ruler. I have my plastic one on the table. I have a hole punch thingy. It's also got a ruler on it. So should I need to make like a chart, I've got a notebook which has a lot of notes from stuff from the Philippines vlog, which I will finish. That's on my list of things to finish. And then it's got, my favorite part is the zipper. Because then what I can do is if I ever need to pack it away or if I need to bring it with me somewhere, I don't have to worry about losing everything. Not that I'll ever have to bring it anywhere probably. Oh, come on, I didn't clip that thing in. This I've had for a while and I need to use it more. This is my thing that my dad let me have after our neighbor didn't want it. It's my dad's, not her neighbor's. But he offered it to our neighbor and our neighbor said no, and then I'm just like, you know what, I can probably use this. So I got it. It's got papers in it, it's got stuff, and I'm not gonna waste as much paper as I used to, because that's how I end up with so much paper, because I only use like half a page or a margin or something like that. If I need to make a rough note, I'm gonna be keeping messed up written on papers on the top, so I have no excuse to waste paper. And I'm going to be using the backs of paper. I've even done that with my work clipboard. I've got, people are probably just looking at it like, why does she keep just flipping the clipboard back? It's going to fall off. Well, I don't care. I'm going to use it all. This is my forest notebook. This is the next thing I'm going to go work on once I'm done with this. But this is the kind of thing that I want to do for you guys. So what I have in this notebook right now, this isn't everything you can make. I have the stuff you need to survive. We're gonna, in a video coming up, because my favorite game is The Forest, more or less. The Forest and Lego Worlds and Subnautica and Minecraft are my 4 favorite. I would have to say hands down. Probably The Forest, followed by Subnautica, Lego Worlds, and then Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft is moving down on my favorites. That's kind of scary for me. I'm growing up as a gamer. Okay, so what I have here is I have the logistics, or like the stuff you need. Oh, I can fix that now. Okay, I gotta get up. And I can't unplug this, but I can unplug this. So I have, oh God, don't pull. Are you guys still, okay, we're good. I have like the item numbers, like the number of items that go into each thing. Take one of those actually too. And I have it in pencil in case they change something, which they've changed this stupid drying rack on me again. Well, not again, but I mean, like, you know what I mean. I liked it the way it was before with the more space. I feel like they need to make it an option. Oh, where'd my whiteout go? But yeah, so I've got all this stuff I can do for you guys now, because with the latest update, or one of the later newest updates of the forest, the cannibals want to explore all the big structures, right? So what has everybody been doing? I can make the biggest structure. Oh, shoot. That's what ends up happening, is that you have too much fun and they spoil it on you. So I've always had a knack for stuffing as much stuff as I possibly can into as tight a space as possible. If you don't know how that works, my locker in high school, literally, it was like an avalanche every time you opened it. Hold on. Oh, and I got a bunch of colored pens, which will be nice. They're actually markers. They're like fine tip markers. They're a little thinner than the ones that I used to color. I need my ruler. Okay. Okay. See, and underneath my table I have pencil cases where, because I've got charts where I've colored in the entire section, right? So what I'm thinking of doing with that is maybe when I get to my Slime Ranchers stuff, I'm going to be experimenting. I deleted all the stuff on my Slime Ranchers world. What are we at? We're at 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to try to go a half hour today because the last few vlogs have always been, probably all been like 5 minutes. Oh, hey guys, this is an update. I'm doing this, blah, blah, that. Because I always record them at the last minute so I don't get to... I've also got hair barrettes in there for if I ever do face cam and I'm having a really, really bad hair day or something just wants to be stubborn. That's another video idea I'm gonna probably do. I'm gonna do a why curls suck video. So everybody can stop telling me they want my hair. Trust me, sweetheart, you don't want to deal with that. It is impossible to take care of. I have no idea on a regular basis how I do that. Even. Let's see how much this gets messed up now. Oh, okay, that didn't actually get messed up. Woohoo! Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of ideas for you guys. And I'm actually really excited for this. Let me get rid of that. You know what the downside to this whole whiteout tape thing is if you don't know what you're doing, you end up messing it up too much. Am I moving too fast? Is that why it's having problems? What if I slow down? I think it's just that I'm moving too fast. Nope, nothing. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just slightly nuts. I have not been sleeping very good, so it's not my fault. This was bugging me anyway before. So now I can categorize these. This is great. I probably look insane right now. Anyway, here, we're gonna move this down where I can actually use it. Okay, that's a little better. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is skulls. SKU. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff with the channel, and I know I keep saying that, but this time I mean it. And I know I keep saying that too, but I actually mean it. Like, I've got a game plan this time. I'm gonna make sure that I don't overwhelm myself, because I think that's what ends up happening. I think I overwhelm myself with... I'm gonna use this before... I can't use this to replace the lead. I overwhelm myself with the amount of stuff I have to do sometimes. And then I end up sitting there thinking, well, it's not that bad. Why didn't I do it the first time? Well, because I build it up in my head. I have all these great ideas, and I need to not do my great ideas. I think what I need to do is I need to tackle one idea at a time. I've also got a notebook that I'm debating whether or not I want to use as a journal again, or whether or not I want to put in video ideas. Like, what we could do is we could totally do like ideas for What's Up Wednesday kind of thing, stuff to talk about for Flashback Fridays or something like that, which I'm still debating whether or not I want to do flashback or feel good. I might do a little bit of both, because I have been told that I have a very soothing voice at times when I'm not like going nutso, which is like rare. I just fudged up my fudge up. Try that again. And give it a little tap. Okay, we're gonna go this way. And then we're gonna make a line like that. Sorry. I know, I should be talking if I'm having the camera on. That's another thing I need to work on, is talking to the camera a little bit more. Because I have these thoughts going on in my head, and like, it's similar to the style that a lot of YouTube gamers are. Like, when they talk and stuff, and when they're talking to the camera. So I just need to work on getting my thoughts out of my head to you guys. Yeah, fudge buckets. Give me 2 seconds. Why is that always the same thing that happens? Am I holding it the right way again? Nope, probably not. Yep, I was holding it the right way. Did I run out of whiteout already? Ah, I just messed up my whiteout. Did I run out of whiteout already? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means I'm out of whiteout. Nope, I'm not out of whiteout. I just fudged up my whiteout. This is now turned into how to fix the whiteout. Episode 1 of 20. What I could do, maybe if I apply pressure. I think I need to take this thing off to fix it. Ah, shoot. Okay, anyway, I will fix this later. I don't have time for that. Nobody got time for that. No, I'm just joking. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? If I could figure out how this works and still use it like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to replace it, or maybe just take back the one I gave Mom. I was saying something about doing better videos, wasn't I? Yeah, anyway. So, as I said before, we're gonna try to figure out what we're gonna be doing for the What's Up, not the What's Up Wednesday Feel Good or Flashback Friday. I don't want to use that one for that. What we are probably gonna do is, if we do a Feel Good Friday, I may do a couple things. I may do stuff for, like, stuff that made me feel good throughout the week, stuff that might make you people feel good. I don't know, I might set up something where you guys can, like, ask me something anonymously or something like that, or I don't know. I might just do something where, I don't know. We'll figure it out as it goes along. But as far as, like, right now, I need to stop recording because I'm starting to space out. But yeah, anyway, I've got this. We're gonna do this. I've got all the stuff I need for putting notes up for you guys as to what's in each item, and how much you're gonna need. But what I'm doing with this one, and this video might take a little bit of time because I've got to redo it, is I am taking everything I can possibly take, so from the forest, and I'm stuffing it all into the smallest spaces possible. So it's gonna be an experiment as I do each of these. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking each of the items like the log cabin. I'm going to be taking as many as I can and sticking them in there. The small cabin, treehouse, alpine treehouse, houseboat, large raft. So that's going to be a big project in itself. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my uploads. I'm also going to have to go fix my whiteout now. Yay, genius. But again, in the next little bit, no guarantee. But as soon as I get on the ball with this, it will be good. But I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I'm going to go upload this right now before I forget, and then I can delete it. And I will see you guys in the next video, which if I do upload today's video, it will be... Oh. Okay. Lego Worlds. Yeah. And it's kind of as per usual with me. I bounce around a lot between the progress I've made and starting a new world. So we're starting with the progress I've made, which I've progressed way further than that since I recorded this morning. Because I took an hour break because I could not get that game off my mind. So I figured if I played it, it would help, and it did. But I didn't record that entire hour, which I feel like I should have. But we'll see. We're gonna bring back a bunch of the stuff that I recorded earlier. We're gonna bring back a bunch of things, but we're not bringing back my lovely face until I can get everything together properly. And I feel like this project here that I've set up for myself, the figuring out what I can fit into the smallest space possible, that itself will help me learn my editing software to the best of the best. Like, I've got it where I'm good, but I want to be great at it. I want to be able to do this in my sleep. So, on that note, I've got to go record again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.